Cleveland leading by 8. On the court for Indiana, Casspi is out there with Paul George. Then there's Sanders. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's York in at the shooting guard.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
They get it again. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Good on both. 1:57 left in the first. Parker kicks to Thompson. To the middle. Shot off the pick. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Larry Sanders picks one up. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on the second free throw.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
1:35 left to play here in the first. Joseph dishes to Casspi. Shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, the refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Parker passes to Freak, fires it up, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Casspi. He dishes it to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Sanders throws it down.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Well, Cleveland shooting an impressive 60% early. And Shumpert kicks to Parker. And Thompson throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Sanders. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Crow. Rebound by Casspi. Shoots the 3. No good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Here, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Paul George. Scott is out there with Sanders. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's York in at the 2. And George, here we go. Step back and squared up. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He picked up 12 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
You often hear athletes saying they do it for the fans, but with Freak, he really backs up his talk with his actions. And Clark, I've seen it firsthand. He's one of the more accessible and interactive NBA stars out there.
Yeah, I say he's walking the talk in that regard. I mean, he really looks out for his fans, appreciates them, respects them, understands them, engages with them. I think he's one of a kind in being sincere and genuine and looking after the fans.
5 on the clock. George, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers on top, leading by 14. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Tony, you guys have done such a great job defensively as a team tonight. How did you game plan for this one, and what's been your approach?
Well, we just try to slow them down. They're a tough team to handle inside. They have great players, so we just try to double, triple, and control the boards.
Thank you.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. In terms of offense, it's our movement off the ball on the perimeter that I'm most happy about. That's led to a lot of open looks and a nice percentage from three-point range. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys. And some changes here for the Pacers. Sanders comes in for Mike Scott, and it's Joseph in for George.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Rowe in its center. Quincy Pondexter out there with Thompson. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Sloan in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kicks it to Ellis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
His first personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Monte Ellis at the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Ellis.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Ellis. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Sloan kicks to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Penalty situation.
First one falls for him.
You know, fellas, let's tighten up, all right?
At the line for 2.
Just up on this one.
And both free throws good from Freak. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. What was the team's attitude coming into tonight's game?
I mean, unfortunately, they're a losing team right now. We want to win by as much as we can, and defensively, we're doing what we were supposed to. So,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team to win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.